This is Jabra Elite 7 Pro, Jabra's new flagship, which is supposed to excel at its microphone and call quality.
The Elite 7 Pro is Jabra's new flagship, and there are plenty of reasons why it's better than the previous models, but it's not the best. But before we get into that, let's look at some of the main features. Starting at $199.99, these actually have a pretty good water and dust proof IP rating of 157, way more than simply splash proof. These are pretty durable. Being earbuds, of course, they do have the titanium black and also the jet black. And if I had a second shot, I would get the gold beige. I think it's beautiful. But the main feature of the Elite 7 Pro is its voice call. Jabra is well known for its call quality and microphones. So how good is it?
This is the microphone of the Jabra Elite 7 Pro. How does it sound?
And now you're listening to the microphone of the Jabra Elite 85T. Do you hear an improvement from one year over to the next?
You're listening to the microphone of the Jabra Elite 7 Active, which in my opinion sounds a lot like the Jabra Elite 7 Pro.
Similar to Elite 7 Active, you're able to hear, actually it's almost identical. You can hear a little bit of a processing, a little bit of it trying to suppress the noise around me, and there's a little bit almost underwateriness, but it's very faint. You probably wouldn't hear it on a regular call with, of course, a busy environment, but something to consider. With the Elite 7 Pro, Elite 7 Active, and the Elite 3, we're seeing a new design language from Jabra. Their earbuds are a little bit smaller, and they rest gently in the ear. Not enough that they would move out, but also some might find it a little bit too small, but for me, I think they're perfect. As for the active noise canceling, even though you can customize it, I found that it did the job, but nothing too extraordinary, just okay.
Hear through. ANC.
Battery life is where I feel the new Elite Pros definitely outdoes its previous models like the 85T or 75T. For active noise canceling, these last around 7.5 to 8.5 hours, while the old was 5.5. Maybe you could squeeze out a 6. I normally did. These are also superior in quick charge. 5 minutes will give you an hour playback, where the 85Ts, 15 minutes would do the same. One of the main features you'll find between the two is the use of USB-C and wireless charging. One of the reasons why Jabra beats a lot of earbuds for me is their controls, because they're customizable. Some brands have that, but on one earbud, not only can you have, of course, your pause, your skip, but you can have, of course, your active noise canceling, your transparency mode, and you also have volume control. That's right, you can have all of it on one earbud. You don't have to pick and choose like some brands. And I don't know why it's so difficult to have that option. How you interact with the earbud is so important. Normally, if Jabras are an 8 and something else is a 10, just for the controls alone, I will always pick the Jabra. Oh, and you can also have a set voice assistant button as well with the other things I mentioned too. So I don't know why it's so hard for other companies to have those options. Similarly to the Elite 7 Actives, these will not have Bluetooth multipoint pairing until January 2022, which is disappointing to say the least. As for the ANC, it does rely on the app customizations. You have a lot of features. You have, of course, Soundscape, you have a My Fit, so that way you can make sure it fits your ears based on the ear tip in certain sound tests. You can also set your active noise canceling based on a certain test to see what range that you can pick up on. With the general design, with active noise canceling, just with the phone quality, I've been finding there really isn't that much difference between the Elite 7 Pro and the Elite 7 Active. I've been actually swapping them out for the past month, and I just can't tell the difference. I think there's something going on where this, whatever this is, the active shake grip coating is cheaper than the standard design found on the Elite 7 Pro. Because these are essentially the same earbud, just in a different shell. So if you like the styling of the Elite 7 Pro and some of the features and specs, these are good earbuds, but that's it. They're just good. They're not great at anything, but that's always been Jabra to me. They are very well-rounded as a company. I think these are better than the 85Ts, but I think the Elite Active is better than this, or pretty much the same for cheaper, which I would just get the one that's $30 less, wouldn't you?